Hi, everybody. My name is Clay Hicks. I'm the CEO and founder of A7 Network. But I'm here with all these awesome speakers today, and they're going to about to tell you about what you'll experience when you come to the summit. And first up today is Don Klos. Don, why don't you tell the audience? Why don't you go first to tell the audience why they should come to your table when they're at the summit?
Sure. I'd be happy to. So after our session, and I'm also doing it with Jessica Ulmer, there'll be two of us at our session. What you will walk away with is understanding what is necessary to rank in today's new search engines. Also, we will be understanding AI. What is AI? What you think is AI is not. There's a lot of companies out there pushing it. You're going to understand what AI is and if you should actually do anything with it at this time.
Awesome. Don, you want to tell everybody where you're from and introduce yourself?
Sure, we're out of Denver, Colorado. Originally from New York, but now living in Denver, Colorado.
Awesome. Thank you, Don, for your information with the audience. Donna Grande, we're going to have you come up next.
Hey everybody, I'm Donna Grande, founder of Grand Connections. I am in Hilton Head, South Carolina. And what you will walk away from attending my roundtable is you'll have a framework with 3 pillars in how to approach your prospects with tools that'll help you lead with gratitude. So if you are being challenged in the old traditional ways of emails, cold callings, texting, and you're really not growing, this is the gratitude engine that'll help grow your business with 3 particular pillars. Like a plane, you need 3. You need the engine, you need a navigation, and you need visibility. And I cover all of that. So you will be enlightened in a new way of attracting clients.
Oh, thank you, Donna. Thank you for sharing that. That was great. Melissa, you're up next.
Hi, everybody. Melissa Cocuzza with A Balanced Life, based in Connecticut. And for 30 years, my company organized health and wellness expos for large companies like UPS, ESPN, and Lego. And when I started, none of these companies ever heard about bringing in health and wellness directly to employees. They didn't know what I was talking about. And that was a very important experience for me because I realized my belief was strong enough to get into the biggest companies I could really find. So, right now, my focus is helping older adults to live a better quality of life with new inventions. And my company is ABL Consulting. Um, and my focus is helping them to have a better quality for their slower years in life. My session, Manifesting Momentum, the mindset behind business breakthroughs, looks at the law of attraction in a practical, grounded way, no fluff, no mystery. A matter of fact, we're going to start with relatable examples that everybody has, and you'll realize that you're already manifesting, whether you're aware of it or not. And then if you do it purposefully, that is where the game changer comes in and things will unfold. And I think that the biggest problem I see people struggling with is believing big enough, because I believe we have no limit. And it's as long as we believe it's true, then it can happen. So if you're ready to understand manifestation in a clear, empowering, real world way and learn how to use it purposefully, I hope you'll join me at my session. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. All right, Joy, come on down. Tell us all
Come
about
on
it.
down. I'm Joy with Joyful Solutions, located in Eflin, North Carolina, and I'm here today to talk about business blind spots. And what you're going to walk away with is understanding that every business has a blind spot that you can't see, and what I like to do is uncover it for you. Recently, I helped a client realize that she was leaving $1 million on the table by making, and all she had to do is make one simple change. So that's what a blind spot can do to your business. So solving that problem for business will let them know that there's always hope to uncover what it is that they don't know that they're doing. So my talk is for anybody who's in a business and isn't sure if they have all the clarity around what's going on inside their business. So stop on by.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you. Bert Levy, come on down.
Good afternoon. I'm Bert Levy with Revenue Mountain in Chicago, Illinois. We help businesses turn their technology into revenue growth, not complexity. We solve problems in the technology space and help business leaders grow their revenue through the effective use and procurement of the right technology solutions. I grew my business 30% in the last 2 years by changing the way I networked, and I came here today to share that with you. I'm going to be leading a dynamic roundtable exploring how leading with generosity, not self-interest, builds stronger relationships, deeper trust, and opportunities that naturally follow. You'll walk away from my session with understanding how generous networking leads to unexpected opportunities, why generosity is a powerful networking strategy, and the variety of ways that you can lead with value. Networking isn't about climbing ladders, it's about building bridges. And when you give more than you take in life, you get back more than you give. Most of us were taught that networking is about expanding our reach, advancing our careers, or growing our business. But what if the most effective networking strategy isn't about getting? What if it's about giving? Today's conversation is about shifting from transactional networking to relational networking, from what can I gain to how can I add value. When you consistently give first, whether that's an introduction, an insight, encouragement, or your time, you build something far more powerful than a contact list. You build trust, and trust compounds. This isn't about being naive. It's about being strategic in a different way. Generosity creates credibility. Credibility creates opportunity, and opportunity often comes from places you didn't expect. Today, we'll share experiences, practical tools, and real-world examples of how generous networking works and how you can apply it immediately to your business.
Thank you, Bert. I'm sure they'll have a wonderful experience there. All right, Mr. Steve Caton, come on down.
Hey, I'm Steve Caton coming to you from Gainesville, Georgia. I'm the founder and CEO of Alteza, where we help founders escape the sales trap and become the strategic leader that they hoped they could be when they started their business. I'm going to be talking in my session about the importance of the founder getting out of the sales seat. And this is specifically for founders who are trying to build a business with enterprise value, a business that they can exit one day and leave a legacy for their family. So one of the biggest challenges that founders of businesses like that have is getting out of the sales seat. It's a problem because if they can't get out of the sales seat, the business isn't going to have a lot of value when they go to sell it. So what we're going to talk about is how do you know when your business is ready for you to step out of that sales seat and bring in that first salesperson? And what you're going to walk away with is it time or is it too early? And if it's too early, we're going to teach you how to sell more effectively and grow revenue so that you can get to that point where you can more easily step out of that sales seat when you and the business is ready.
Thank you, Mr. Caton. Look forward to that as well. Evan Messman, you are up. Thank you.
Hey, everybody. I'm Evan Messman, and I am a leadership coach disguised as a nutritionist. I'm out of the New York metropolitan area, and I work with business owners and leaders who've climbed that ladder to success, but they left their health on the bottom rung because they thought they had to. And what I'm going to be doing is teaching you at our roundtable why you struggle when it comes to your health, especially eating. You can run a company. Why not your eating? Especially if you do everything right until 9 o'clock at night. So you already know what to do. That's not the problem because it's in the moment. That's where we need to focus. It's the pause. I'm going to teach you how to do a pause, teach you the first step in self-awareness. And it's simply pause, reflect, and redirect. It's a simple process that I've created. And we're going to look at what happens in those private moments where you're really tired, you're stressed, and you're really so tired of making all decisions all day long. And that's where things go wrong. But it's that one pause that can change what happens next. And everyone will be also having access to the book and the app that I've created to help you do this on a regular basis.
All right, Iris, you're next.
Okay. Hi, I'm Iris. I'm coming to the conference from beautiful Tulsa, Oklahoma. That is one of the most livable cities in the US. So if you haven't visited, oh my goodness, let's talk. So at my roundtable, I am going to be focused on the biggest problem in sales and leadership, how to influence. Leadership and sales is really influence. How do you influence? You speak the language of the team. You speak the language of the buyer or the prospect in front of you. Sounds easy. It's not. Why? Everybody is different. Tony Robbins says, customize your presentation to your prospect. How can you do that? I'll show you the secret, the system, and the science to do that before you meet your prospect. So that is a tool that I use, and it is based in science. I'm a nerd, proud of it, and I'm going to also help each person at my table get an analysis of the buyer style they attract, and will predict someone's buying style online before you meet them. So those are some of the things I'm going to be digging into, whether it's sales or leadership. What do people say is the biggest problem? Communication. What is communication? Connecting and speaking the language of the person you're having the conversation with. That's what I train and provide tools for. So I'm Iris Culp. I'm excited about the conference. And that's it. Iris Culp, I see growth. And I always like to say, yes, pun is intended. So I'd love to have you at the table.
Awesome. Thank you, Iris. Thank you, Iris. Next is Luis, excuse me.
Louis. Hi, I'm Louis Delahose. I'm the CEO and founder of Delahose Growth Partners. As a fractional head of sales, I help transform underperforming sales organizations into predictable revenue growth engines. I typically focus and work with three types of companies. One, high growth tech firms that are stuck in founder-led sales and are unable to break past the $5 to $15 million ceiling. Two, mid-market companies that are struggling to shift from a product-centric selling to an outcome-based value. And last, with private equity or venture-backed portfolio companies that are facing sales leadership gaps and missing investor targets. I'm really happy to be participating and leading a roundtable at the H7 Summit. I'll be leading a table discussion on AI strategy and why AI is now a strategic imperative for sales growth. AI, as you know, is no longer the future of sales. It's the present. The companies that are winning today are using AI to drive smarter outreach, better decision-making, and more efficient revenue generation. In our session, we'll break down the 5 essential strategies to help you integrate AI into your sales organization and build a clear roadmap for driving both efficiency and growth. We'll also talk about the risk of delay, because organizations that wait to adopt AI are already falling behind competitors who are using it to gain a meaningful advantage. So if you're thinking about how to modernize your sales approach and accelerate growth, this will be a highly practical and engaging conversation. I look forward to seeing you there.
Awesome. Thank you, Louis. All right, Brock, let's go.
Yeah, thank you, Clay. And what is up, winners? This is Instructor Brock Heath coming to you here from Dayton, Ohio. And I am the founder of Lion Chasers Leadership Retreats. And we are going to be having some fun. First of all, thank you, Clay, for putting this on. Kudos to you and your leadership for doing something like this, especially in Nashville. It's such a fun city. Kudos to everybody that's going to be there. If you want to get around the heat, you got to get around the fire, right? And so congratulations on making the decision to be in that room and get your notepads ready and take down what you need to move forward in life. I was in the Marine Corps, right? So hoorah and semper fi to all the Marines out there. Talking about at my booth and at my keynote a little bit later about accomplishing the missions in your life. And so, guys, we're going to be coming out of this. You're going to have your notepads full. Look at all the speakers and the amazing instructors that you're going to be hearing from. Fill up those notepads. And then when you come to me, we're going to talk about how do you come out of the retreat or how do you come out of this conference and summit and take massive action towards what you wrote down so that you can hit those hopes, goals, and dreams in your life. We're going to have some fun.
Thank you, Brock. All right, Lori, you're up.
Welcome, everyone. I'm Lori Cartman. I'm coming to you from the beautifully sunny today, thank God, Montreal, Quebec, Canada. I am going to be speaking about content strategy. So I'm a recovering attorney turned copywriter. People always ask me, what is the connection? And basically, I spent 38 years as an attorney learning how to write to persuade. And that is what content is, and that is what marketing is. It's writing to persuade. So you will come out of my session with a complete content strategy that you can implement immediately, that will communicate your message and your value directly to your target market. Look forward to seeing you there.
Awesome. Thank you, Lori. All right, last but not least, Cindy.
Hi, everybody. I'm Cindy Keidel with Keidel Business Coaching, and I am looking for business owners who are selling on price and wondering what to do. We are going to do a fun roundtable Thursday morning, so keep that in mind, to how to stop selling on price and start dominating your market. Now, all of us struggle with that from time to time, feeling like we're a commodity, but have you done the work to figure out how to differentiate yourself and be the only choice for your ideal customer? I help small business owners basically cut through the price pressure and overwhelm by getting really clear on the unique value their clients see in them. So how are we going to do that at the roundtable? I'm going to be providing you with some simple reflection questions, and that's going to help uncover what truly sets you apart. And then you can turn it into language you can use right away in your introductions, your website, in your everyday conversations. The one thing I do in terms of advice have for you today is don't start your marketing till you know how you're going to dominate your market. So you'll leave my roundtable with clarity, confidence, and a stronger market dominating position. It's going to help you win more of the right business. See you there.
Thanks, everybody, for being on here. Thank you for listening to this video. We hope you will join us in Nashville. You can see this lineup is very, very strong. And so we're here for other entrepreneurs to come to the event. We'd like to work with you, talk with you, see how we can be of assistance to you. The idea is that we connect, serve, and ask at the summit. So thanks, everybody, for being on here with me, and we'll see you at the event.